The Bengal tiger, a creature of unparalleled power, grace, and lethal precision. But one tiger in history went down in infamy, claiming 436 human lives. This is not a myth, not an exaggeration. This is a chilling account of nature's raw force. How could a single predator become so deadly? What made it different from its peers? PetSphere takes you deep into the story, analyzing anatomy, hunting tactics, environment, and behavior. We'll explore the tiger's intelligence, strength, and instincts that made it capable of such terror. This is more than fear, it's a lesson in respect, survival, and coexistence with apex predators. By the end, you'll understand why this particular Bengal tiger left a mark in history that still resonates today. Stay with us because this is one story that will shock, fascinate, and educate. Before we begin, hit like, subscribe, and turn on notifications so PetSphere can keep bringing you real, incredible animal stories. No myths, no sugarcoating. Heading 1. The Tiger's Domain. The infamous tiger roamed the dense forests and villages of the Champawat region in India and Nepal. This area was a mix of thick jungles, riverine forests, and human settlements. PetSphere notes that the tiger's domain provided it with abundant prey, both wild animals and livestock. Human encroachment created close encounters between villagers and this predator. Tigers are naturally territorial, and this one expanded its territory due to competition or scarcity. The combination of instinct and opportunity made humans a frequent target. Its domain wasn't just a hunting ground, it became a terrifying arena for survival. Understanding this tiger's environment explains how it was able to stalk and kill so many victims. Dense vegetation provided cover for ambush, while rivers and terrain allowed easy escape routes. Every attack was calculated, showcasing an apex predator's cunning and adaptability. Heading 2. The size and power of a Bengal tiger. Adult male Bengal tigers can weigh up to 500 pounds and measure over 10 feet from nose to tail. Their muscular frame provides explosive power and speed. Forelimbs are extremely strong, capable of swiping down large prey. Jaws exert immense bite force, able to crush bones effortlessly. PetSphere emphasizes that tigers rely on both stealth and brute force in hunting. The infamous tiger likely had above-average size and strength for its species. Its physical dominance allowed it to overpower humans easily. Speed, agility, and endurance made it a relentless predator. Even injured prey could be taken down, showcasing resilience and hunting skill. In combat, its size and power made resistance almost impossible. Heading 3. Hunting tactics. Unlike lions that hunt in groups, Bengal tigers are solitary ambush predators. They rely on stealth, patience, and precise timing. This particular tiger often approached villages at night, striking silently and escaping before alarm could be raised. PetSphere notes that humans are slow-moving compared to natural prey, making them vulnerable. The tiger could target weak or distracted individuals, increasing success rate. Dense foliage provided concealment, while rivers and paths offered escape routes. It used stalking techniques perfected over centuries of evolution. A single strike from its jaws or claws was usually fatal. This combination of patience and precision is what allowed it to kill hundreds. Even experienced hunters struggled to track and intercept it. Heading 4. The first attacks. The tiger's first documented attacks caused panic among villagers. Initially, livestock were taken, but humans soon became primary targets. Children, women, and elderly were most vulnerable. PetSphere notes that fear spread rapidly and villagers struggled to organize defenses. The tiger's pattern was systematic, often returning to areas where humans were most exposed. Traditional hunting methods proved ineffective against its stealth and agility. Communities lived in constant fear, altering daily routines and avoiding forests. This created psychological pressure that worked in the tiger's favor. Its attacks were not random. They were strategic and opportunistic. The sheer scale of early attacks set the stage for the infamous death toll. Heading 5. Why humans? Humans were easier prey than wild animals at times. PetSphere explains that encroachment into tiger territory made encounters inevitable. The tiger may have lost its natural prey due to overhunting or environmental changes. Some experts believe injury or old age pushed it toward human hunting. Other theories suggest learned behavior. Once a tiger kills humans successfully, it continues. Its intelligence allowed it to recognize humans as manageable prey. Tigers rarely attack humans unless motivated by hunger, injury, or learned behavior. This particular predator defied the norm, creating a deadly pattern. Understanding the why provides insight into apex predator behavior. This tiger's adaptation shows the thin line between survival instinct and terror. Heading 6. The number 436. Historical records, mainly by Jim Corbett, documented 436 human deaths. PetSphere notes that this is one of the highest recorded kill counts by a single predator. This tiger's lethality is unparalleled unparalleled in recorded history. Corbett and villagers struggled to track its movements across forests and villages. The number reflects not just kills, but the psychological impact on communities. Fear spread quickly, disrupting daily life and work. Efforts to hunt it often failed, highlighting its intelligence and adaptability. Each death added to its legend, increasing urgency to stop it. This death toll remains a case study in predator behavior and human-wildlife conflict. Even today, it is remembered as one of the most dangerous tigers in history. Heading 7. Jim Corbett, the Hunter. Jim Corbett, a legendary hunter and naturalist, was tasked with tracking the tiger. PetSphere highlights his unique approach: patience, observation, and understanding tiger behavior. He studied attack patterns, prey preference, and hunting grounds. Corbett noted the tiger's stealth, strength, and cunning. It was not just brute force, strategy made it deadly. Corbett's knowledge of forests and human behavior was critical. Tracking involved analyzing footprints, scratch marks, and disturbed vegetation. He often waited for hours, predicting its movements. PetSphere notes that Corbett's successful hunt required unmatched skill and courage. This story highlights the balance between human intelligence and animal instinct. Heading 8. Behavioral analysis. The tiger displayed classic apex predator intelligence. It knew when to strike, when to retreat, and how to avoid traps. PetSphere emphasizes that its behavior was learned over years of hunting humans. It demonstrated problem-solving, memory, and adaptability. Unlike ordinary tigers, it recognized humans as prey and adjusted tactics accordingly. It struck mostly at night, minimizing risk. Even traps and armed hunters were often ineffective. This tiger shows the extreme capabilities of apex predators under unusual circumstances. Psychologists and wildlife experts study such behavior to understand predator decision-making. It remains a case study in the lethal combination of opportunity, instinct, and intelligence. Heading 9. Environmental factors. The forested, mountainous terrain gave the tiger an advantage. Villages were scattered with limited defenses against a predator of this size. PetSphere notes that terrain complexity allowed stealth attacks and easy retreats. Seasonal changes affected prey availability, possibly driving it to humans. Monsoon rains and dense foliage aided camouflage and stalking. This predator adapted to every environmental challenge. Even experienced hunters struggled to track its movements. Its knowledge of territory was extensive, enhancing survival. Human expansion inadvertently created opportunities for predation. The environment, tiger instincts, and human behavior combined to produce tragedy. Heading 10. The hunt ends. Jim Corbett finally tracked and killed the tiger in 1907. PetSphere notes that this ended one of the deadliest predator campaigns in history. The hunt required detailed planning, patience, and understanding tiger psychology. It highlights the balance between human bravery and animal power. Corbett's account provides lessons on predator behavior and human-wildlife conflict. The death of the tiger did not erase the trauma or the legend it left behind. Communities slowly recovered, but memories persisted for generations. This story remains a chilling example of apex predator capabilities. It reminds us that intelligence and power in the wild are forces to respect. The tiger's legacy continues to fascinate wildlife enthusiasts worldwide. The Bengal tiger that killed 436 people is more than a predator. It's a lesson. It teaches us about respect, preparation, and understanding apex predators. PetSphere emphasizes that such stories are not about fear but insight. Tigers are magnificent, powerful, and intelligent, but humans must coexist carefully. If this story shocked or fascinated you, hit the like button. Subscribe to PetSphere, turn on notifications, and dive into more incredible stories of wildlife, survival, and nature's raw power. Knowledge, respect, and awareness are the ultimate protection for humans and animals alike. Remember, apex predators are not villains, but reminders of the raw, untamed force of nature.